Welcome to Herbs of Gods. As described, we are here to bring cures to you through natural remedies. The body can be cured from many diseases if detected on time. There are many people with underlying health issues that are unaware. Most people rely on prescription pills instead of natural remedies, but there's so many cures in food, spices and plants we use every day. For the body to function in its highest form, there must be a balance of nutrients and vitamins. The world today, there are many people deficient in at least one or two vitamins. The problem in being deficient in any vitamin is that it may cause an imbalance in a particular function in your body. That's why diet is important. What we eat, what we choose to remove or add can help and improve our health or decline it. As a 7-year vegan, I had to reevaluate my diet and make changes that would improve my vitamin deficiency. When you are a vegan or go on diets that remove certain foods, you must substitute for what you are removing, or you must take vitamin supplements. We will break down the most popular diets and the effect they have on your body. Number 3. The flexitarian diet, which emphasizes fruits, veggies, whole grains and plant-based protein, is a smart and healthy choice. One panelist noted that this diet is a nice approach that could work for the whole family. What is the flexitarian diet? Flexitarian is a marriage of two words, flexible and vegetarian. The term was coined more than a decade ago by registered dietitian Dawn Jackson Blattner in her 2009 book, The Flexitarian Diet, the mostly vegetarian way to lose weight, be healthier, prevent disease and add years to your life. With a flexitarian diet, often called a semi-vegetarian diet, you don't have to eliminate meat completely to reap the health benefits associated with vegetarianism. Instead, you can be a vegetarian most of the time, but still enjoy a burger or steak when the urge hits. By eating more plants and less meat, it's suggested that people who follow the diet will not only lose weight but can improve their overall health, lowering their rate of heart disease, diabetes and cancer, and potentially live longer as a result. And because it reduces the meat you consume, it's considered planet-friendly. Today, the message remains consistent, Blattner says. The focus is still, eat more plants and be flexible instead of strict about it, she says. There is a bigger push to be clear. This is a lifestyle, not a traditional diet. Flexitarian benefits. You don't have to totally give up meat, but studies show that eating less meat may provide a range of health benefits. Here is a list of 4 key benefits to eating a plant-based diet below. Point 1. Lowers blood pressure. Fruits and vegetables contain lots of antioxidants, which help to lower cholesterol and inflammation. By extension, healthy plant-based diets can help to improve blood pressure. Point 2. Reduces the risk of heart disease. The antioxidant action and anti-inflammatory properties of fruits and vegetables help to protect the cardiovascular system and guard against heart disease, stroke, and arteriosclerosis, hardening of blood vessels. 3. Reduces the risk of diabetes and cancer. Studies show that vegetarian diets containing high amounts of healthy carbohydrates in the form of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains coupled with lower amounts of fat help to increase insulin sensitivity and protect against diabetes and cancer. Point 4. Supports healthy gut microbiota and lowers gut inflammation. The high fiber content found in plant-based diets helps to increase good bacteria in the gut known as lactic acid bacteria and reduce bad bacteria strains. The diversity of healthy gut bacteria helps to protect against inflammation. It also increases the development of short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, which have many health benefits including boosting the immune system. Key takeaways. Following a flexitarian lifestyle means eating a primarily plant-based diet with limited meat and animal products. It's also called a semi-vegetarian diet. There are many health benefits to following a flexitarian diet. Check with your doctor before making major changes to your eating habits, especially if you have any medical conditions or health concerns. The keto diet aims to achieve weight loss through fat burning. The goal of the diet is to quickly lose weight and feel sated with fewer cravings. Proponents say the diet boosts your mood, mental focus, and energy. By slashing carbs and filling up on fats, your body can safely enter a state of ketosis, according to keto proponents. That's when your body breaks down both dietary and stored body fats into substances called ketones. Then, your fat-burning system relies mainly on fat instead of sugar for energy. While similar in some ways to familiar low-carb diets, the keto diet's extreme carb restrictions, about 20 net carbs a day or less, depending on the version, and the deliberate shift into ketosis are what set this increasingly popular diet apart. The keto diet has its roots in the decades-old therapeutic ketogenic diet. Clinically, the ketogenic diet is used to reduce hard-to-control seizures in children. This classic keto diet is composed of 90% fat, 6% protein and just 4% carbohydrates. The modified ketogenic diet is a slightly less restrictive version of the popular keto diet and may be the healthier option. Like the keto diet, the modified keto diet forces the body to use fat as its primary fuel source. This results in rapid weight loss for many followers. How does it work? Under the keto diet, you'll be eating fewer carbohydrates than before because any excess carbs are converted into glucose by the liver, says Lolita Carrico, a Los Angeles-based certified nutritionist and founder of ketologylife.com. Glucose is your body's preferred source of energy, so when there isn't enough of it, your body will start breaking down stored fat for energy instead, she says. This can cause you to lose weight over time as your body adapts to using ketones as its main source of fuel. Here is what you'll be consuming on the keto eating regimen: fat, around 55% to 60% of your diet. Protein, about 30% to 35%, carbohydrates, around 5% to 10%. During the first week of carb withdrawal, you might experience symptoms including muscle aches, headaches, fatigue and mental fogginess, and yes, hunger. For early cravings, try nibbling on a high-fat snack such as a bacon strip or some cucumber with avocado mayo. As the diet moves into the second and third weeks, you'll begin to feel better. Soon, low-carb, high-fat eating will seem more natural as it becomes a habit. By week 4, you can expect weight loss, especially if you've been physically active while sticking closely to the plan. Who should not try the keto diet? The metabolic needs of these groups are such that they do not align with the macronutrient distribution of the ketogenic diet, which could be potentially harmful or very dangerous, especially if followed over a long period of time, she says. If you have a kidney or liver condition, keto is not right for you. The diet can also have a dramatic effect on insulin and reproductive hormones. The use of the keto diet for people with diabetes is controversial, and some dietitians advise against it. A person with diabetes, especially someone taking insulin, would require careful monitoring. All others who are interested in following a keto diet should consult with a physician or a registered dietitian to determine if this would be a safe and effective diet to follow in order to achieve their health goals. Number 2, DASH diet. The DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, is promoted by the National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute to do exactly that: stop, or prevent, hypertension, aka high blood pressure. The first multicenter trial was published in 1997 and demonstrated a dramatic reduction in systolic blood pressure of 5.5 mm of mercury and diastolic pressure by 3.0 mm of mercury among 459 adults with a systolic pressure greater than 160 mm of mercury and diastolic pressure between 80 to 95 mm of mercury at baseline. The diet emphasizes the foods you've always been told to eat: fruits, veggies, whole grains, lean protein and low-fat dairy, which are high in blood pressure-lowering nutrients like potassium, calcium, magnesium and fiber. The DASH diet is balanced and can be followed long-term. DASH also discourages foods high in saturated fat, such as fatty meats, full-fat dairy foods, tropical oils and sugar-sweetened beverages. Following DASH also means capping sodium at 2,300 mg daily, which followers will often lower to about 1,500 mg. The DASH diet is similar to the Mediterranean dietary pattern but gives more concrete recommendations and advice on actual amounts and limits of types of foods consumed. This style of eating isn't telling you that you have to eliminate food groups, but instead gives you guidelines on how many servings per week you should ideally consume, explains Lindsay Pine, a culinary dietitian in Los Angeles and author of the Mediterranean Diet Meal Prep Cookbook and Quick and Easy Mediterranean Diet for Beginners. She adds that it's more than just an eating pattern to reduce blood pressure and offers so many additional whole-body health benefits. Similar to the Mediterranean diet, you'll fill up on vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. The DASH diet is a good option for individuals who either have diabetes or are at risk for developing the disease. Not only does this whole food diet promote blood pressure control, but it's also been shown to decrease insulin resistance, improve blood lipids, and encourage weight loss. A meta-analysis published in Endocrine in 2014 concluded that several diets, including the DASH diet and the Mediterranean eating pattern, could decrease the risk of future type 2 diabetes by 20%, according to a 2022 study, Frontiers in Nutrition. Both the DASH and Mediterranean diets were associated with lower mortality risk among 28,905 individuals with diabetes. In a relatively small study involving 31 participants with type 2 diabetes, the DASH diet improved blood lipids and blood pressure as expected, but also decreased A1C by 1.7% and fasting blood glucose levels by nearly a third. Anyone on a restricted diet for a health condition such as kidney disease, like a low-potassium diet plan, should speak to their doctor before proceeding with the DASH diet. Number 1. What is the Mediterranean diet? The Mediterranean diet is based on the traditional way of eating in the 21 countries that border the Mediterranean Sea, including Greece, Italy, Croatia, Lebanon, Turkey, and Monaco. Obviously, the people who live in this diverse area eat different types of food. The bottom line is that, according to years of research and evidence, primarily eating plant-based foods, such as fruits and vegetables, while incorporating whole grains, beans, nuts, seafood, lean poultry, and unsaturated fat from extra virgin olive oil is incredibly good for overall well-being. People from many different cultures worldwide already embrace this way of eating. They simply use different varieties of produce, seafood, herbs, and spices. After all, what matters is that plenty of nutrient-rich foods are being consumed regularly. The Mediterranean diet focuses on quality rather than a single nutrient or food group. It's a simple yet effective approach. Numerous studies have shown that this dietary model reduces the risk of certain chronic health conditions, such as cardiovascular disease and type 2 diabetes, while promoting longer lifespans and higher quality of life. The nutritional value and health benefits of the Mediterranean diet was first documented in the seminal 7-country study, which investigated the relationship between diet and heart diseases among 13,000 men living in Greece, Italy, Japan, Finland, the former Yugoslavia, the Netherlands, and the United States from 1958 to 1999. The study demonstrated that the type of fat, saturated, monounsaturated or polyunsaturated, matters far more for cardiovascular health than total fat intake. Even up to 40% of total calories from fat may be heart-friendly, as long most of the fats eaten are unsaturated, while saturated fats are limited. The Mediterranean diet appears to be a viable option for preventing and controlling diabetes. Being overweight is one of the most significant risk factors for developing type 2 diabetes. If you need to lose weight and keep it off, a Mediterranean diet can help you. Research also suggests following a healthy Mediterranean diet may reverse or reduce the risk of developing metabolic syndrome. Family-friendly. Family members can easily all eat the meals together with little or no modification. And the food options are healthy and balanced enough for all ages. Budget-friendly. Foods for this diet are easy to find at a typical grocery and don't require expensive or specialty food items. Planet-friendly. The diet considers the environmental effects of food choices. It's largely plant-based and/or the foods are mainly sustainably grown/produced. Vegan or vegetarian-friendly. Recipes can be easily modified for a vegan or vegetarian diet. The Mediterranean diet is safe for everyone, including older adults, children, and pregnant women. If you have kidney disease or any other condition that could lead to electrolyte abnormalities, please speak to your doctor before making any diet changes. In conclusion, U.S. News & World Report just released its top diets for 2023. The winner? Drumroll, please. Out of 24 diets, the Mediterranean diet is number 1 for the 6th year in a row. As in previous years, in 2023 the Mediterranean diet beat out the dietary approaches to stop hypertension diet on the overall list. In 2018, the two tied for the top slot. Here's why the panel of nutritionists, dietary consultants, and physicians awarded the Mediterranean diet highest honors. It gets points an overall score of 4.6 out of 5 for its health benefits. Indeed, the Mediterranean diet won in other categories, too, including Best Diets for Healthy Eating, Best Plant-Based Diets, Best Family-Friendly Diets, tied, and Best Diets for Bone and Joint Health, is tied with the flexitarian diet, another plant-based eating plan that's often called semi-vegetarian. Whatever plan you choose to follow, one thing is clear: a focus on plant-based foods is one of the best things for your health. According to a study published in the May 2017 Journal of Geriatric Cardiology, a plant-based diet is associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to learn more about herbs of gods and nutrition and health.